Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is going to be my Polar Bear Cafe Episode 1 First Impression Review. Yeah, I watched this show. I know. Actually, the thing is, I know that polar bear because he used to be like a karaoke kind of bear. He just sings and stuff. The polar bear that's in there. So, yeah. But this was, I don't know. It was good actually. I will say that it's an interesting show. What I don't get is that like, these bears, these animals are living amongst men, like, you know, talking to them, eating with them, blah blah blah, like it's like there's no problem at all. You know, we got our freaking panda bears walking around, being on a train and stuff. No one's afraid of that, you know, getting mauled by it or anything, because I guess they just, it was a little weird because no one was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's a panda bear, as opposed to when you see like I said, yeah, basically this episode was, how did I get to this? Basically this panda bear, because these names are so easy to remember because it's just panda bears, but these panda bear wanted to get some work, get some work. He needed get a part-time job because his mother said to do it, and so he's not very hard. He's not a hard worker. He don't really want to work that long. He wants to work like 2 days a week, and you know he doesn't really want to do too much. So you know, he's trying to find a job. So he went to this polar bear cafe. He sees this polar bear and this polar bear, and there's like this running gag joke that is getting sucked up in a freaking vacuum cleaner, or when he was trying to get some bamboo, and that polar bear cafe didn't have no bamboo, and so he was like, oh man, I can't have any bamboo, so I can have some iced tea. And so, you know, he just gotta order some iced tea. And so he tried to get a job at the polar bear cafe because the polar bear was looking for some people. And you had an anteater in there. We had freaking what was that? Freaking, I can't remember. There's a bunch of animals. Like a bamboo was in there too. Freaking, it was just like, okay. And all of them failed. They did not get the job. Even Panda, he didn't get the job either. He's just lazy. He's like, nah, I don't really want to do much. It's like, he's like, out of curiosity, are you actually gonna work? And he's like, nah, not really. And he's like, ah. Except it was actually pretty funny. I will say that. So he did not get the job. Polar bear did not find his person until this girl named Sasako came, and he had this sloth with him, and sloth said, I would like to live, and then polar bear's like, no, you have been rejected. But he's like, no, I want to live out back and stuff like that. And so then Sasako ended up getting hired right on the spot with polar bear, and so now she got the job. And then Panda's still trying to look for a job because his mother's like, you still laying around, you lazy bum, you lazy son of a gun. And so he ends up going to this petting zoo to be a polar bear. That's his job, to be a polar bear. Basically, like, that's how I understand, like, the kids are all fascinated by it, like, oh, look, it's polar bears, and they started acting out because there's another polar bear it's a full-time polar bear. He doesn't get a break or anything, so he ends up working with him, and so they end up having to entertain some kids. And it's like, it's funny because they're in a zoo, and he has to basically be a panda. That's not difficult at all. And then the thing is, like, kids were all fascinated by the polar bear. I mean, not the panda. Now, what I don't get is, like, the panda was on a freaking train. So what about the other kids? Like, if you got a kid on the train, well, he's not gonna be like, oh my god, the panda on the train. Like, what? Like, they're walking around on their 2 legs and stuff. Like, it's like it is. You know, I need to stop. I don't want to make. There's no way to make sense of this show. So hey, just roll with it, I guess. But yeah, he ends up passing out after all that working he did, just to entertain those kids, and then he ends up leaving, and he ends up getting a job, and his mom's like, yeah, you got a job. And so he ends up going to the cafe after work, and he ends up seeing all his rejected friends there from their job, and he checks on the menu, and he actually has bamboo and stuff, and he's like, oh, bamboo and stuff, and polar bear's like, what would you like to order? He's like, I'd like to have bamboo, oh, a lot of it and stuff. So yeah, I like the opening of the series too. It's actually pretty good. The ending's opening pretty good too. It sounds similar to some person. It's not like a Psyche Reload kind of like the person that sings Psyche Reload. I can't remember his name right now, but it sounds similar to some dude that was singing before I heard. But I like the opening ending. The show's just cute. I would say it has this weird funkiness to it. It's something I didn't expect the show. It was very interesting. It's just very interesting. I don't know why. It's like, you know, I'm gonna watch Polar Bear Cafe. I kept joking myself to it and actually watch it. It's not that bad actually. The characters are likable. The characters are very easy to remember. They're freaking the animals. If you don't know the names of the animals, you fail. I'm sorry, just kidding. But it's easy to remember. They're not. It's a really nice, fun show. So if you have any time, to watch this anime or show or record or whatever this is, go watch it. You'll get a laugh out of it. So yeah, this has been my Polar Bear Cafe first impressions review, I guess. Yeah, this has been the Breakmaster. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more reviews. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep reviewing this, but hey, I don't know. Let's just see. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, break out.